Page 80, Trumpet Tune. Very famous melody written a long time ago if you look at when this composer lived. Long time ago. I look it over. It's 4 lines long, treble bass clef, 4/4 time signature, half notes, quarter notes, whole notes, and we have dotted quarter note rhythms. Deal with those. And the music's getting a little more challenging now. You're playing multiple notes at the same time, a lot of them, and the rhythms are getting more challenging. So you just take your time with it. Don't be in a hurry to get through the book. Take it one hand at a time. Make sure I got each hand working first. The right hand, you're going to start with 3/5 here. And you don't need any other finger numbers. Don't be reading finger numbers, please. You're in this position, C position. That's 1, 2, and then a C. And then the thumb comes down. Again, when you're in a position, a 5-finger position, any 5-finger position, doesn't matter what it is quite common, as you will notice if you haven't already. The thumbs have to cover 2 notes. The hand doesn't move, the thumbs simply have to cover 2 notes. That way we can cover 6 notes instead of 5. Okay, well also the little fingers have to cover 2 notes. Here, you gotta be able to do that. We got all these extra notes. In a 5-finger position, the hand isn't moving, it's just the outside fingers are moving a little bit. That's happening here. So it's here, thumb comes down. That's all it is. The hand stays where it is. So again, at the beginning, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Remember, dotted half notes the same as 3/4 notes. 4, and then 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And again, the dotted rhythm is so important you understand them, but they're easy, so don't make them hard. Third measure, the E comes on beat 1. And it takes up a whole beat. A quarter note takes up a whole beat. The dot comes on beat 2. It's like an 8th note tied to the quarter note. It's half a count. So the 8th note comes on the and of 2. 1 and 2 and. Or a quarter note, dot, 8th note. 1 and 2 and. Same thing. 3 and 4 and. Because then the C comes on beat 3. The dot comes on beat 4. And the 8th note comes on the end of 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's all that is. Second line, let's go to measure 7. Same rhythm. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. The thumb comes down. That's all. Just thumb came down. And hopefully you don't need to look at the keyboard for this. You can feel one note. And you do that again. Okay, last line, measure 13. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It's just a string of dotted rhythms. 1, 2, 3, 4. So eventually you just feel it. You don't have to go 1 and 2 and. You just go 1, 2, and you know they're on the ends. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. You got all kinds of dotted rhythms in that last line. Left hand, you're starting here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you got a C and G together, and then for measure 4, the little finger comes down. The hand isn't moving, just the little finger. Okay. The last line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. The F and G together at the same time. Why are they at the same time? They're not up and down. They're not, well, they can't. There isn't room. You know. But they both come on beat 1. That's why they're at the same time. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then I put the hands together and see what kind of a thingy I've got here. It's here, and then here, and then thumb comes down. 2, and then you hear 1, 2, 3, 4. The little finger came down. 2, 3, 4. So I go through and I put the hands together, and then I go back over maybe a couple measures or a line or whatever. I don't know. It depends on how much you're struggling. And get rid of the hesitations. Keep it as slow as you got to go. It doesn't matter, but no hesitations. And then once the hesitations are gone, I'll think about the articulation. And here it's all pretty connected. The rest will make you lift up here. So just connect it as best you can. Now, at the end of the second line, you're here. Going on, you're here. You can connect all that together. You might have to lift up here. I don't know, you can connect that. If not, you lift up. But connect this. Connect that. Because those quarter notes lead into it. And when you lead into something like that, you usually connect it. You don't go, oh, no, lead into it. So, even if I were to lift up here, I'd still connect that. So it's pretty connected. Then the dynamics, well, they go to the melody if you can figure out where it is. The first line is the top, it's the right hand. Loud, this in the background. Like so. And again, I'm connecting that whole first line together. That curved line in the first line, that's a slur. Just connect the whole line together. And that last note in the first line is melody. And then the second line, all those half notes are melody. They have to be loud. So if it will help to figure out where the melody is, because sometimes you have to figure it out, try experimenting and playing only the melody, wherever it is. So it's here. Starting with the third line, I think the melody is pretty much in the right hand, except for measure 12, where that last note is melody. Here, yeah. It's the second line where's melody? Well, it's half notes, and then the right hand gets it for the last two measures. We want to hear that. Everything else is in the background. It's a kicker here, and it takes control in the left hand, both hands. In the left hand, like in measure 6, and then back measure 7, it's soft again because the melody went to the right hand. We want to hear that. So soft. Yeah, it's all loud. This is like a processional, or it's like, here we are, okay. Then the speed, majestically, it's a proud piece, and they're saying in 2. Now let's talk about that in 2 thing. Remember the natural accents, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, if you speed it up a bit, it kind of turns into 2/2 time, where a half note gets a count and there's 2 beats in a measure, where basically you're just feeling the natural accents. And that's what they want. They want this like a mark, left, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's what they mean by in 2. You're feeling it in 2, even though it's in 4. It's a fast 4 time. Even the metronome they're showing you is for a half note. Yeah, I don't know. Like so, somewhere in it's a range. You feel it. How slow are you going to march, or how fast? It's a processional. Here we are. Okay. Once you can play this okay, at least slowly with no hesitations, let's play it together and make sure you have the correct rhythms. I'm going to slow it down a whole lot. We're not doing any dynamics. There's none really given, but I'm going to play both hands about the same. I'll give us 4 counts. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2, 2, 4. 3.